Well, is it time already? I guess it is. So, assalamu alaikum, bienvenidos, and welcome to the Impact Play. My name is Muhammad, otherwise known as It's Yagu, and I'm your host and your producer on the ones and twos. And we are your one-stop shop for the news, discussions, and reviews around gaming, tech, entertainment, sports, esports, and music. We're also keen on uplifting voices and even highlighting their stories. You can join us live over at twitch.tv as we record live over at over on the Twitch channel, so twitch.tv/Theimpactplay, and by clicking on that notification bell, so you will be notified when we do go live, or later on YouTube, or even via your favorite podcast platform. Simply search for the Impact Play. So no matter however you consume your content or whatever you consume it, we are there. This support keeps the lights running and keeps the content coming. You can learn more by joining us over directly and Discord, where you can get access to some exclusive content, including the show ad-free, a whole ton of content before everyone else, and more. We are also epic partners. Every purchase you make within the store, whether it be Rocket League, Fortnite, Fall Guys, and more, just use our credit code McPlay. You get a kickback and a commission to help support us in a brand new way at no extra cost to you. So use it when you're buying any V-Bucks, the latest Rocket League collab, or what have you. So no matter the platform, Nintendo, PlayStation, PC, or even on Xbox. So this episode of the Anime Play is also sponsored by Audible. However, we will tell you about that later. On the agenda, we have the PlayStation 5 surpassing 4 million consoles sold. Final Fantasy XIV is coming to Xbox. Immortals Phoenix Rising, the sequel, has been cancelled. Everything announced at the Samsung Unpacked. AMD announces the Ryzen 9 7945HX3D. LinkedIn is embedding AI. The Eisner Awards. UFC 291, the results. The Women's World Cup is still underway. FaZe pulls out of Valorant. The Galaxy Cup returns. All the nominees for the Esports Awards. Talent Esports triumphs. New music from Saweetie, Dove Cameron, and Post Malone, plus the top series of the week. So welcome to my very first segment of the show, where we discuss what have you been enjoying, what have you been watching, essentially, what we have been up to. Introducing is Team Impact, born in Atlanta, powered by Theimpactplay. Learn more by going to isteamimpact.com. Once again, that is isteamimpact.com. Team Impact and all of its affiliates are property and trademark of Theimpactplay. All rights reserved. You can sign up for your free 30-day trial and immediately get access to 1 credit. If you have Amazon Prime, you get access to 2 credits. It's good for any premium title. Simply go to audibletrial.com/Theimpactplay. Once again, that is audibletrial.com/Theimpactplay. So I guess it's time for some housekeeping for you folks. So first up, well, if you guys are been following us on TikTok, we've been posting certain clips that are TikTok exclusive on our TikTok. So go to the. Actually, let me show you what I'm looking at before we get into anything. How do I do this? Oh, I found it. So the Impact Play over on TikTok, we've been uploading clips about the latest news stories and what have you, and reviews even. So we've been uploading that on our exclusively to our TikTok account. So TikTok.com/ at the Impact Play. I think that's how it works. But it simply says search for the Impact Play. And that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that content, and let us know in the comments if you enjoyed it, what you think about it, and your feedback and what have you. Oops, not what I wanted. Alright. So if you missed last week's episode, we discussed everything about San Diego Comic-Con, all the announcements that came out of there, and the rest of the news. So you could watch that now on youtube.com/McPlay, or even your favorite podcast platform. Simply search for the Impact Play. In addition to, we have the Fortnite Championship Series that's going on now. We have the PlayStation Cup Finals, the Overwatch Contenders, Europe and North America. Summer series is going on. We have those live streams and more over on the YouTube channel, so youtube.com/Theimpactplay. This is where you want to be for the content and more. Looks like that's it for housekeeping. I guess we'll go into gaming. And the first one up is the PlayStation 5 surpassing 400 million units worldwide, coming from GamesIndustry.biz. The PlayStation now has sold 40 million consoles worldwide, Sony has announced. By comparison, the PS4 achieved the same feat about 2 months quicker. So there was shortages and what have you, so it took a little bit longer. But yeah, they achieved that, and I've been told that it's an amazing console. I don't have the PS5 myself, but I'm just waiting for the new iteration of it, because there's a rumored newer console with a detachable drive. So maybe I'll wait for that. We'll see what happens. I just hope that it has the same compatible faceplates. That they're all compatible with between all 3 units. Actually, between all 2. Because now that I think about it, I'm looking at the picture now because it has a disk drive and one of the slots that's in the faceplate. So we'll see, because we have the Spider-Man 2 edition that just dropped, and we also have the LeBron faceplate that dropped as well. And they also we talked about this last week, but they have an exclusive bundle. They have a DualSense as well version of them. But yeah. And now we have a couple of Xbox updates for you folks. The first one up is coming from IGN. So Microsoft has has begun rolling out a new home user interface for the Series X, S, and the Xbox One. So it's a newer AI. That's all it is. Quicker action to certain things. If you did experience it, let us know how you think about this new update, and then we would love to hear your feedback on this. All right. Next up, we have Microsoft. Has you can also pay. Hey, what happened? What happened to this? I'm a robot. No, I'm a robot. I'm sorry. Like, what the hell? Got a weird thing clicked on one of my articles saying if I'm a robot, and rolled up 2 very different windows with URLs. I'm not gonna click on nothing. I don't trust anything. Let me go ahead and get that update. That's weird how that's straight from IGN. Like, it doesn't make any sense. We're talking about. Oh, here it is. Yep, visit. That's super weird. Actually, no, we closed this. We're done with that. Could have sworn there was something else. Okay, let me see. Let me go through this. Because I know... Oh, here it is, yeah. I found it. That's weird. I don't know how the heck that happened. Okay, but I found the article. Sorry about that. Little bit of... about what happened, but I am a one-man production team, so when this stuff happens, I have to do my best to try to resolve it as fast as I can. Alright, so as I was saying, Microsoft and PayPal are expanding the partnership to let Xbox owners use Venmo as the payment option for new games, apps, and other content on the Xbox Store. So Xbox said this new payment method is available to Xbox owners in the United States, and confirmed users can use Venmo to buy subscriptions to Xbox Game Pass with an option to either pay in full or split payments. And additionally, PayPal's Pay Later option is available for the Microsoft Store in the US, UK, Australia, Germany, France, Spain, and Italy. US customers have the dual option to either use Venmo or PayPal in the main Microsoft Store, in addition to the Xbox Store front. Thank you, IGN, for that. Next up, we have Final Fantasy XIV Online. It's finally coming to the Xbox consoles. So Series X and S. This will launch on those consoles this spring. No, next spring. Well, technically this spring because we're in summer. So yeah, this spring. Why am I so white if my lights are literally at their lowest? Let me see if I can lower them even more. No, I can only turn it off. Yeah, I can only turn them off. Super yellow. Okay. Yeah. I guess that I didn't even do anything. I just opened up the camera thing that I have with NVIDIA Broadcast, and it just resolved itself. So, wait a minute. Hold up. Why do I have to keep this open for it to stay the same? See how it gets brighter? See? I love how that works. All right, we'll leave you over here on this side, so that's fine. I'm gonna out the screen. Whatever. You wanna act smart? Here you go. I don't know what else to tell you. All right. So as I was saying, Final Fantasy 14 Online is finally coming to the Xbox from the Xbox Wire. It's coming in spring, has 4K support and Series X, fast loading times both consoles, open beta coming soon, it will support its system, allow single player fans to enjoy the story as they're at their own pace, whatever that means. So that's it for the Wire. Following up, this is on IGN. So the new expansion, Down Troll, will be playable on Xbox when it launches in the summer. And of course, the Xbox will feature cross-platform play, so you could play pick up where you left off at existing accounts on Xbox and play with other players on PC and PlayStation 5. Alright, so that's about it for that front. Following up, this is IGN as well. So all this was announced during Final Fantasy Fest 2023, where the game director Naoki Yoshida welcomed Phil Spencer on the stage, and they talked about all this. But the reason why I'm bringing this article up specifically is, let me see. Because this was announced there. So at one more thing, as CEO of Square Enix, we want to continue to deliver fabulous games to fans across the world, and of course we want to welcome the Xbox community as well. And starting with today's announcement of Final Fantasy XIV coming in spring 2024, and whenever possible we are planning to bring our games to Xbox for players around the world to enjoy. We are looking forward to working closely with Phil and the Xbox team to make this possible. So hopefully more Square Enix titles are coming to the console that have been apparently unavailable or missing. Final Fantasy VII Remake, perhaps, so we'll see. Right, next up, we have Xbox has been reportedly supporting players who run emulators in retail mode coming from the VGC. Or if you, for those of you who don't know, that's the Video Games Chronicle. So Microsoft earlier this month, a group claimed they have found another way to get emulators running in retail mode and started a Patreon account. It would appear it didn't last long. Microsoft has started cracking down on retail emulation and those who use it, as reported by YouTuber Hikimoro Media, who regularly reports on emulation on consoles. And Microsoft has started handing out 15 days suspensions to players running emulators on the Xbox Series X and Xbox One in retail mode. So yeah, think you're safe? Guess not. So don't risk being banned. Right. Next up, we have the ESRB has proposed that the FTC greenlit facial age estimation technology as a means of verification. It's coming from the game industry database, by the way. So in collaboration with Digital Identity from Yori Epic Games, a subsidiary and software company, super awesome. The proposal claims that the privacy protective facial age estimation is said to accurately determine a person's age. The process steps of verification include taking a photo of yourself. The system checks if there's a live human face in the frame. The image is then uploaded to the server for estimation. Regarding safety concerns for those who use the technology, including minors, the proposal said image users are immediately permanently deleted and not used for Yori for training purposes. So that's it. So who knows what this could mean. All right, next up we have Premier League has extended their licensing agreement with EA. Coming from industry that biz again. As a multi-year deal, we'll have the associations, clubs, players, stadiums, and managers represented in EA Sports FC titles. Additionally, the renewed commitment includes creating programs and investments in communities and schools under the EA Sports FC Futures label. So that's about it. Little short article. And we have Ubisoft has canceled its Immortals Phoenix Rising sequel coming from the BGC. So multiple sources have confirmed to the BGC anonymously that a follow-up game in early development at Ubisoft Quebec. So the leadership ultimately decided to cancel it earlier this month due to perceived challenges around establishing the IP. And I actually played the demo earlier. It wasn't too bad. I had a good time. All right. Next up, we have a collaboration in Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone. The new season will kick off August 2nd with new collaborations, bringing Snoop Dogg, Nicki Minaj, and 21 Savage into the game. So that's about it. All right, next up we have Monster Hunter Now will launch in September. Pre-registration is open. So it's like a mobile Pokemon Go type experience. I played it once, didn't really enjoy it. What I honestly wanted to see was like a mobile, like a Monster Hunter Now, not a Monster Hunter Now, Monster Hunter Rise type of experience, but for mobile. I didn't want to just go walk with it. I'd rather play Pokemon Go for that type of game. I'd rather than play another game for that. Like they tried it with Pikmin, canceled it. Harry Potter didn't do good. There's 2 more games I'm missing. Ghostbusters and the NBA one. NBA and Marvel. So a couple of games were canceled and dropped or didn't do well or what have you. So yeah. And this is their last game that they announced, by the way, that we're going to be working on. Right, I guess that's it for gaming. We're going to move on to some tech. Alright, folks, so you guys heard this before via TikTok, but actually, you know what? I'm gonna do my TikTok, do the announcement for this. So give me a second, or should I say, yeah, but the Emma Plays TikTok. What are you? I don't have it saved here. Okay, whatever. I'll open it up. Okay, I know it's not muted. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm back here again. Okay, full screen. It's this one. Why are you not playing with music or audio, I should say? Something's up. Something's wrong with this. I don't know why. Let me see. Give me a second. We'll try to figure this out. Let's see. Get out of full screen mode. It's not muted at all. It's gotta be you. Let's see. It's weird. Properties. Oh wait, I think I got it. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, let's see. AMD has announced their new Ryzen 9 7945HX3D, which is the first mobile processor with stacked L3 cache at the China Joy in Shanghai. Will launch August 22nd with unmatched 144 megabytes of on-chip memory paired with incredibly fast cores to create what they have dubbed the world's fastest mobile gaming processor. AMD has announced their new Ryzen 9 7945HX. There you go, folks. That pretty much summed it up. I don't have to read further into this. And next up is we have an article. Wait, I can't hear myself too good. Is I guess the new iteration of the rumored Apple Watch Ultra will apparently be lighter, according to rumors coming from Mac Rumors. According to rumor on a Chinese social media site, Weibo. The current model weighs over 60 grams, and let's see, reduced weight. So that's all it's saying. Literally just an analysis of what it could be. I don't like reading analysis. Like, there's no reason for that. Alright, so next up we have unpacking everything at Samsung Unpacked, which we're gonna let our TikTok unpack it for you, or should I say summarize it for you, then we'll discuss it more. At Samsung's latest Unpacked, they removed the lid and officially announced a slew of devices. The 5th iteration of the Z Flip and the Z Fold devices now have a new flex hinge, which has literally zero air gap in between the two screens. Furthermore, they announced a new tablet line, their most powerful tablet ever, the Galaxy Tab 9 series. In addition to the 6th iteration of the Galaxy Watch, we have the Galaxy Watch, and also the Galaxy Watch Classic brings back a most requested feature, the bezel, which is their thinnest ever on a Galaxy Watch. Let us know which device you're... That sums up the announcement, which makes it easier to explain to you. So this one's coming from Engadget. I was going to say IGN. So we have, of course, a new iteration of the 5th iteration of the Galaxy Z Flip 5 and the Galaxy Z Fold. The newer Flip 5 has a 3.4-inch external display, which actually you could use more. You have widgets and such to use it compared to the previous model. Snapdragon 8 Generation 2 chip, double storage, starting at $999, and is able for pre-order now. And all this is released on August 11th, by the way. The Z Fold 5, let's see. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't know if you heard the TikTok, they pretty much literally removed the gap, so there's literally nothing in between the two screens. Brighter display, and then the Fold has Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, improved multitasking, and starting at $1799. The Galaxy Watches, which is I'm most excited for. So we got the 6 and the 6 Classic, in 2 sizes each. So for the 6, we have... Okay, apparently it's not summed up here. I gotta find it. Give me a second. Samsung directly. That's how I ordered it. Because I ordered the Classic literally the same day on my birthday that they were announced. Alright, let me see. So we have the Galaxy Watch 6 starting at $299. We have 40 and 44 millimeter in gold, black, graphite, or silver. As for the Classic, which has the rotating bezel as a comeback, it's available in 2 sizes, 43 millimeter and 47 millimeter. 47 would have been too big because I'm gonna use it more than just wearing a watch. I'm gonna use it for working out and what have you. So that's why I decided to go with the smaller option, just so it won't diggle across my wrist or what have you. And in 2 colors, so we got black. No, yeah, it is black. I thought it was graphite again. So black and silver. And of course, Bluetooth Wi-Fi or Bluetooth Wi-Fi and 4G LTE. And of course, I got the LTE. Might as well. Alrighty. So that's it for the watches. The Galaxy tablets. Yeah, that's it. Let's see. There's 3 versions that they announced. Let me get it from Samsung directly. Alright, so we got the there's 3 different versions of it. So the Galaxy Tab S9, and then the Galaxy Tab S9 Plus, and the Galaxy Tab S9 Ultra. So the display will be 11 inches, 12.4 inches, and 14.6 inch display. Let's see. So the Tab S9 has Wi-Fi and 8 gigabytes of RAM or 100 plus 128 gigabytes of storage, or you could, or right now they're doing a free storage upgrade, so you could upgrade to double the RAM and double the storage for free. As for the S9 Plus, you could get it with Wi-Fi and for LTE, I believe. You know what? Let me do a comparison. You should allow me to compare, right? Let's see, Samsung. Let's see. Tabs. Yeah, it's not giving me a comparison. Which is weird. Wait. No. I wish I could do my comparison. Ugh, you guys are really something. Alright, fine. I'll find out myself. Search. Let's see. Wait a minute. I remember there was a news thing on there. Let me see. Let me go to newsroom. Samsung. Here we go. I remember looking into this earlier. Let's see. University. I know about that. Products. Come on. Give me the articles I'm looking for. Z Flip. Here's the tablets. Alright, let's see. So you have a dynamic AMOLED 2x displays. Qualcomm Snapdragon 8th Generation 2. IP68 rated S Pen. And it's the first Galaxy Tab S Series to earn an IP68 rating. Let's see. HDR10 Plus. Frame by frame optimization, the dynamic refresh rate from 60 to 120 hertz. 16:10 aspect ratio. 20% larger quad speakers powered by AKG and Dolby Atmos. Let's see. And then most heat efficient tablet, two-way heat dissipation. I know that was a highlight during the showcase. So that's the gist of it. I'm not seeing anything else. There's like new apps for creators, specific apps. Forgot about that. Alright, so the S9 Ultra is starting at $11.99. 256 gigabytes, 512 gigabytes, 1 terabyte storage options. The S9 Plus is starting at $999.99 with 256 and 512 gigabyte options. The S apparently is what they call the S9 Plus Connected 5G option. It's available starting at $11.49, so it is 5G available. Okay, that was new. Featuring eSIM. And it's saying it will have physical SIM card too. And S9, regular S9 is starting at $799.99 with 128 and 156 gigabyte storage options. And their premium experience on any Galaxy Tab S9 is protected and supported by 4 generations of One UI and Android OS upgrades and by 5 years of security updates. That's about it. That's the gist of it. And it's saying that the 5G LTE will be available on all models too. And then the biggest battery is available on the S9 Ultra, over 11,000 megaamps. The Plus, the S9 Plus will have, what is the battery? And they're all gonna have fingerprint, by the way, on the screen fingerprint. Let's see. over a 10,000 mAh battery, and the regular S9 will have over an 8,000 mAh battery. All right, that was a lot to digest, but yep. All right, next up we have EU has opened up an antitrust investigation into Microsoft for their Teams bundling, coming from The Verge. So for the folks over you on the other side of the globe in Europe, so the European Commission is opening a formal antitrust investigation into Microsoft's bundling of its Teams software with its Office Productivity Suite. Slack originally filed an as a competitive complaint against Microsoft with the EC in July of 2020, just months after a global pandemic began and the Microsoft Teams user base started growing rapidly. So essentially, it's because they're being competitive because it is their software, so they have a right to bundle Microsoft Teams with it. So they complained about it. And I read into the comments into this, and everybody was happy with it. Like, it's fine. I have Microsoft 365 subscription, and I don't even need. I believe only tried using it once with one of our guests, but it didn't work out, so we just ended up using Discord. So I don't get it. But it is what it is. All right, next up we have Instagram Threads has an update that finally adds a followers tab, and apparently a couple users have put up that you could apparently exit the app and go back into it, and it'll save whether you put following or I guess a for you page, but I tested it myself numerous times on both my devices, so Android and iOS, and that is not the case. So as soon as you put either following or you leave it by default. By default it'll so no matter which one you leave, as soon as you close the app and get back into it, it'll stay on the default option. So you won't see the following option unless you click on it manually. But if you do leave the app open, you minimize it and go back to it, of course it's going to save that spot because you haven't essentially really closed the app. All right, and lastly, we have looks like LinkedIn is apparently working on an AI coach for job applications, coming from The Verge. So LinkedIn appears to be developing a new AI tool that can help ease the effectively robotic task of looking for and applying for jobs, according to a new leak. Wow, it is a Microsoft owned company. I remember hearing about that briefly, but I never really knew Microsoft actually owned LinkedIn. Wow. That's a new one. Let's see. So literally, that's literally it. So they're testing on that. So I'll have to wait and see. All right. So that's it for tech, folks. We move on to some entertainment. Let's see what we got here. Tech is still open. I don't know why. All right. So we have a little box office update not really a box office, a delay update for you folks. Let's see, Beyond the Spider-Verse, Craven, and Ghostbusters sequel have been delayed because of the ongoing writer-actor strike that's going on now. And hopefully, because as you guys heard on the last episode, my voice wasn't that great, but now it's a whole lot better, but I still have a little bit of a cough. That's literally the only thing I had, but I have holes here, so I've been taking it. But yeah, so hopefully we'll bring someone on that's more knowledgeable about this to discuss everything that's going on. And I'm also working on some guest appearances as well, so stay tuned for that. And I guess let's get into this, folks. So that's about it on that front. Next up, we have the Eisner Awards that apparently was announced at Comic-Con 2023. It looks like it was announced on the last day of Comic-Con because we did an episode that day. So this one's coming from IGN. So the Will Eisner Comic Industry Awards. Alright, so best short story went to Finding Batman by Kevin Conroy and Jay Bowen and DC Pride 2022. Best single issue one shot went to Batman One Bad Day, The Riddler by Tom King and Mitch Gerald. Best continuing series went to Nightwing by Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo. Best limited series went to The Human Target by Tom King and Greg Smallwood. Wow, these are all DC. Alright, let's see what we got. Best new series went to Public Domain by Chip Zdarsky. Best publisher for early readers up to age 8 went to The Pigeon Will Ride the Roller Coaster by Mo Williams. Best publication for kids ages 9 to 12 went to Frizzy by Clarabelle A. Ortega and Rose Basamra. Sorry if I botched any of those names. Best publications for teens ages 13 to 17 do A Powerbomb by Danielle Warren Johnson. Best humor publication went to Revenge of the Librarians by Tom Gold. Best anthology went to The Nim Magazine and edited by Matt Bors. Best reality-based work went to Flung Out of Space by Grace Ellis and Hannah Templer. Best graphic memoir went to Ducks 2 Years in Oil Sands by Kate Beaton. Best new graphic album went to The Night Eaters Book 1, She Eats the Night by Marjorie Liu and Senna Takada. Best graphic album reprint went to Parker, the Martini edition, Last Call by Richard Stark, Darwin Cook, Ed Boca, and Sean Phillips. Best adaptation from another medium went to Chivalry by Neil Gaiman, adapted by Colleen Doran. Best US edition of an international material. It went to Black Sad, They All Fall Down Part 1 by Juan Diaz Canales and Juanjo Guarnido, translation by Diana Schwitz and Brandon Kander. Best US edition of an international material from Asia. Went to, what do we got? Shuna's Journey by Hayao Miyazaki and translated by Alec Dudak DeWitt. Best archival collection or project for ships at least 20 years old went to Come Over, It's So Magic and My Perfect Life by Linda Berry. We have Best Archival Collection Project comic books at least 20 years old. We have The Fantastic Worlds of Frank Frazetta and edited by Leanne Hansen. Best Writer went to James Tynion for House of Slaughter, Something is Killing the Children, went by Boom Studios. The Best Writer and Artist went to Kate Baton, Ducks 2 Years in the Oil Sands. Best Penciler Inker Team went to Greg Smallwood, The Human Target for DC. Best Painter and Multimedia Artist for Interior Art went to, how do you say this, Sana Takada, The Night Eaters, She Eats the Night. And I guess that's it. Best cover artist for multiple covers, Bruno Redondo, Nightwing. Best coloring went to Jordi Belair, The Nice House on the Lake, Suicide Squad, Blaze, and Ant-Man Miracle by Gaiman and Duckingham, and The Silver Age. Also has multiple winners. Okay. Best lettering went to we got a couple of, no, actually no, we only got one. Okay. We have Stan Sankai and Usugabi Yajimbo. Best comics related periodical and journalism went to Panel X Panel magazine, edited by Hassan Utsman Al-How and Tiffany Bob. All right, best comics related book went to Charles M. Schulz for The Art and Life and the Peanuts Creator and 100 Objects. All right, best academic scholarly work went to the LGBTQ plus comic studies readers, critical openings, future directions. We have best publication design went to Parker, the Martini edition Last Call. Best webcomic went to Lore Olympus. Best digital comic went to Barnstormers. Oh, it's a Comixology original. Okay, interesting. And a lot of them, a lot of these winners went to DC. Okay. Right, next up we have the Emmys have been postponed because of the ongoing strike. I'm not seeing when it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's not saying anything. It's just saying that it's been pushed. Yeah, that's it. All right. So, lastly, we have the box office coming from Deadline. So, let's see. So, Barbie has crossed over 200 million. And we have, so that's the domestic box office. Peak over 20 million among all Tuesdays. Let me see. I don't know. Barbie. Let's see. No, it's just highlights of the years. Oppenheimer over 100 million. And Haunted Mansion apparently over 30 million. All right. So that's it for entertainment, folks. I guess we'll move on to some sports. And the first one up is Stephen Curry winning the American Century Golf Championship. Coming from Bleacher Report. So following a dominant 3-day stretch at the American Century Championship at Edgewood Tahoe Golf Course in State Line, Nevada, he came up on top. But yeah, with an eagle on 18, whatever that means. I'm not a golf person, but yeah. All right, next up we have CBS reporting that Atlanta Braves outfielder Ronald Aquana Jr. became the first player in MLB history to clear an impressive 2 offensive thresholds before August 1st. He became the first ever to notch 20 or more home runs and 50 or more stolen bases before the end of July. So kudos to him for that achievement. Next up, we have UFC 291 that took place. We have the results. Wow, my neck is getting sweaty from these headphones. All right, so let's see what we got. This is kind of hard. Let me see. Let me search it and find a better article. Right here it is. Google has the, well, technically CBS Sports has it. But I don't see it though. It's literally the same article. Whatever. Oh, here it is. That's what I was looking for. So, Justin, I don't want to botch any of these names, but Gaffey defeated Dustin Poirier via a second round knockout. Alex Poirier defeated John Blachowicz via split decision. Derek Lewis has defeated Marcos Rogerio de Lima via first round TKO. Bobby Green defeated Tony Fregosen via third round submission. Kevin Holland defeated Michael Chiesa via first round submission. That's literally on the main card. Let's see what else we got. We have the Women's World Cup. Come from Sporting News. So we have the group stage that is still going on until August 3rd. Round of 16 is starting Saturday, August 5th to Tuesday, August 8th. Quarterfinals is starting August 11th through the 12th. Semifinals from this is... They messed up. So August 16th through the 17th. Look what I did. The semifinals report Tuesday, August 16th through Wednesday, August 16th. How does that make any sense? Third place, August 19th, and the finals, August 20th. All right. So that's it for sports, folks. We're going to move on to some esports. And the first one up is the Esports Awards. We have all the nominees coming from AFK Gaming. So it says to take place in Las Vegas for the second time. 31 different categories split across entertainment, industry, and creative. So they announced their first set of nominees for certain award categories, with more to follow soon. So for Esports Content Creator of the Year, the announcements are Scrump, One True King, Taribo Gulls, Solo Esports, Hungry Box, IW Dominate, Loud, The Score Esports, Juro Sloth, Esports Personality of the Year, Scump, Hex, Goals, Mortal, Moist, Critical, No Brew, Ludwig, Disgust Toast, Coringa, Streamer of the Year, Scrump, Goals, Ibailanos, Tarek, QTC, Enderella, XQC, Kai Senat, Polino, O Loco, Reverse GG, FPS Shaka, Esports Game of the Year, League of Legends, Valorant, CSGO, Rocket League, Dota 2, Fortnite, PUBG Mobile, Mobile Legends, Bang Bang, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Esports Mobile Game of the Year, Free Fire, PUBG Mobile, Pokemon Unite, Arena of Valor, Mobile Legends, Bang Bang, COD Mobile, Brawl Stars, Honor of Kings, and Clash Royale. Esports Commercial Partner of the Year, Logitech G, Red Bull, Intel, Monster Energy, Gucci, Prime Gaming, Gillette, Chipotle, and State Farm. Esports Coverage Platform of the Year, Sports Business Journal, HLTV.org, DOT Esports, Liquipedia, Dexerto, Esports Insider, Esports Charts, Esports Hardware Piece of the Year, the AMD Ryzen 9 7950X, Logitech G Pro X2 Lightspeed, Asus ROG Alloy, Stream Deck MK.2, High Ground Street Fighter High Ground, Razer Viper Mini Signature Edition, Samsung Odyssey OLED G8, Corsair, Neon Flex, and the Steel Series Nova Pro. Esports Publisher of the Year, Riot Games, Valve, Psychonauts, EA, Moonton, Supercell, the Pokemon Company, Creative. So the Esports Supporter Service of the Year, Esports Engine, ESG Law, Character Select Agency, New LVL Recruiting, Paper Crowns, Evolve Talent Agency, Greg OP.GG, Badmoon Talent, Esports Broadcast or Production Team of the Year, Riot Games, Psychonauts, Esports Engine, Blast, and ESL Faceit Group. Esports Content of the Year, GG Legends, Join the Error, 2023 VCT Cinematic Trailer, Ralph Lauren G2, limited collection. Counter-Strike, it's in our DNA. Faker, a decade of greatness. The breakdown, greatest comeback in Dota 2 history. The return of Seb, risking it all. The tale of Generation G. Furia behind the game. Valorant roster announcement 2023. Team Liquid. Esports cosplay of the year. Little Gem in Nasty. Kenpatsu cosplay. Larissa Rochfort and Jelife. Kimicon cosplay. Beck of Hearts. Esports creative of the year. Liquid Enigma. Cesso HQ. Oveli May. Kevin SNG. Thorsten Den. Sydney Creates. Esports creative team of the year. Loud. Paper Crowds. Team Liquid. Fly Quest. G2 Esports. Team Vitality. Whew, a lot of. That's a whole mouthful. Sentinel. North Studio. and MBRS Studio. So the other categories that are left to be announced are the Esports Journalist of the Year, Esports Color Caster of the Year, Esports Desk Analysis of the Year, Acol Gillette Program of the Year, Esports Host of the Year, Esports Play Play Caster of the Year, Esports Coach of the Year, Esports Controller Player of the Year, Esports Mobile Player, Esports Organization, Esports PC Player, Esports Team, Breaker Player, Esports Play, Lifetime Achievement in Esports, and the Panel's Choice Awards. Wow, that was a lot to unravel. Let me get some water before we continue. Alrighty. I'm just charging my devices in the meantime. Alright, so let us continue. So, Talent Esports eliminates the invincible Jamin Gladiators and securing a top 3 finish with $1.7 million in US prize earnings. 2030 Savage, remarkable redemption as he silenced critics with an exceptional gameplay after facing social media ridicule. So kudos to Talent Esports. Next up, we have Up Government has signed the government of Uttar. How do you say this? Uttar Pradesh has partnered up with Garena and Yota to promote and develop esports in the state. UP government has signed an MOU with Garena, whose focus will host international esports events and tournaments in the states. They have also roped in Yota to provide local data center support for Garena for fulfilling this vision. So it looks like they have a lot of esports plans. All right, next up we have Talent Esports triumphed in the. Let me see. Wait, didn't we talk about Talent Esports? Yeah, we did. This was a duplicate. All right, we have Galaxy Cup, Fortnite Mobile. The Samsung Galaxy Cup has returned. As a close promotion with Samsung's new devices, boosting its vision for the improved Android tablet gaming. Players worldwide gear up for the Hazy Dream Beats bundle and the thrilling Samsung Galaxy Cup. So it is actually it's going on now, 29th and 30th of July. So out on the first day. So let me see. Let me see if there's anything new about it. Apparently, it should have concluded by now. Let's take a look. Happening July 29th and 30th, we know. All these articles from like a week ago, so there's nothing new. This is coming from Fortnite directly. Let me see what they say. Alright, let me see. Let me go to news. Let me see what they got. Fortnite leaderboard and Discord. No, that's all it's saying. It doesn't say nothing. So I guess we have to wait and see. Alright. Next up, we have FaZe Clan is parting way with its Valorant roster D, coming from AFK Gaming. So they have departed from Valorant esports during the off-season, bidding farewell to its men's Valorant roster due to poor performances. So they're still retaining its female division. Next up, we have, let's say, TSM. This could be their final LCS games in the organization's history in North America. This is starting from DOT Esports, by the way. Because their CEO Andy Dick confirmed that they have started transitioning to another tier in another region, I guess. But yeah. That's it for esports. We move on to some music. Jonas Brothers. They're expanding their upcoming tour with 50 new dates coming from iHeart. So the new dates for the tour, we have a lot. So starting August 18th in Atlanta, making stops San Diego, Anaheim, Fresno, Salt Lake City, Portland, Vancouver, Buffalo, Albany, DC, Brooklyn, Newark, Melbourne, multiple stops in Australia, Italy, France. They're going all over the world. Birmingham, Manchester, and ending in Dublin and Northern Ireland on June 20th. All right. Travis Scott did confirm his Utopia release date, coming from iHeart. Let's see, Utopia. When is it coming? It looks like it's out, and apparently with an accompanying movie, Circus Maximus. We have Fan Army Face Off has entered the quarterfinals. So we have the Elite Eight. Let's see if we have the list. So Cardi B, EXO, Selena Gomez, Nicki Minaj, SB19, 17, Shakira, and Twice. So the quarterfinals are still running through July 31st of this recording, after which we'll start the beginning of the semifinals. Let's see what we got. So I know Choppa has a new song that's inspired by Nelly's biggest hits. It's getting hot. It's out now. The ain't got an answer. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. No. It just says it's getting hot. It says Nelly tribute. Right. Let's see what we got. Sweetie has dropped 2 new songs ahead of her upcoming tour, coming from iHeart. Icy Girl and Straight to the Club tour. No, wait. Hold on. After new single, Guarantee. I'm lost. Hold on. So it's Birthday. That's out now, apparently. And then I'm like literally lost. So yeah, Birthday and Shadow Clock is available now. And she teamed up with YG and Tyga for her birthday. YG and Tiger are going on the road for the Straight to the Club tour. That's what it was. Okay, we have Sam Smith collabing. Let's see, I Heart Calvin Harris for a new techno anthem dubbed Desire. It's available now. We have I Heard reporting that Eminem and Dr. Dre have announced the newest addition to the long-standing record label. On July 26th, as this recording, The Rock, let's see, Instagram announcing that Dre have signed Esmil to the Shady Aftermath Interscope Records. Alrighty, so cool. Congrats. And next up we have, what is all this? Dova Cameron. Apparently she's close to releasing her debut album, coming from Variety. So that's all it is. There's nothing else here. Alright, Post Malone has some new music. With his fifth studio album, Austin. Could have sworn I had that open. Because there was a little article for Post Malone exactly, but it's fine. It's all bashed up into this our other article. Let's see. So it's 17 tracks. Excuse me. Told you I'm still gonna have a little bit of a cough. All right. What else we got? Oh, that was it. Okay, that was weird. Okay, we have a single from Offset featuring his wife Cardi B, and tunes from Gucci Mane and more. And let's see. Jealousy. All right, and lastly, we have the top 5 out of Billboard's Hot 100 chart albums the week of July 31st. We have a couple new ones. So we have 7 by, how do you pronounce this? Jungkook featuring Lotto at number 1. Number 2 is Jason Aldean for Try That in a Small Town. Morgan Wallen is at number 3 for Last Night. And number 4 is Luke Combs' Fast Car. And number 5 is Rima Selena Gomez's Calm Down. Alright. So it looks like that's all we have for you folks. If you guys are interested in sending us some reader mail, here's how you can contact us. Zoom. So we want to know your feedback, your thoughts, any questions that you may have for us by sending us your feedback on Discord, directly on Discord, or by sending a voice note over the icon at the Theimpactplay, via email to readmail@theimpactplay.com, or even if you guys listen to us on Spotify after each and every episode, there will be a question asked you for your thoughts on that particular episode. You can respond to us that way. Your feedback will either play live or read live here on the show. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate every single one of you. If you guys are interested in joining the conversation offline, you can join the Discord for more information, or you can also become a supporter directly on Discord as well, for those of you interested in supporting us even further. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate every single one of you. Guys, we're trying to like subs and we need your help to follow us on Twitch. Hit the notification bell. Follow us on YouTube. This way you'll be notified when we drop new episodes and what have you. So leave us a review just rating on your favorite platform. It'll help us reach even more listeners, even more viewers, and help expand our community as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate every single one of you. Every single one of you. Have a good one, and until next time, Assalamu alaikum, nos vemos. We are out. Yalla.